Yeah.
Guys, I'm so sorry about that. BT have actually messed things up big style. The game kicked off at 5 and they've only just started their coverage at 5:15. They've lost 15 minutes. That's BT. And I really do apologise. And Inter Milan have just got a penalty. And it's into the back of the net. Up he steps, right-footed. And it's 1-0 to the away side. Inter Milan take the lead in the 12th minute of this game. It is Inter Milan 1, Lazio 0. Now, Lazio are 6 in the league. They are in 6th place on 11 points. It was Ďeřišek with a 12-minute penalty that puts Inter Milan. They started the day in 3rd place on 17 points. As it stands, they've got 20 points. And they are undefeated. Inter Milan are undefeated so far this season. And if they continue like this for the next 77 minutes, then it will be their 6th win of the season. You can see the team lineups below, guys. It's been on the board as well. I'm really, really sorry that was out of our hands. A complete cock-up by BT Sport. They've come into the game 15 minutes later. An absolute joke. It's absolutely ridiculous. But all you need to know is that the score is 1-0 to the away side. Inter Milan, the big grass snakes against the Eagles. And it is the big grass snakes that have the venom in their tongue and have taken the lead here this afternoon in the SerieA. Get in there. Inter Milan have won 5. This one could be number 6. Drawn 2 and lost none. As for the Eagles, as for Lazio, well, they've won 3, drawn 2 and lost 2. In their previous game, Lazio lost to Bologna by 3-0. Now, Inter Milan's last game, they beat Sassuolo by 2-1. Open the blinds, love. Open the blinds. Big one. Just getting the studio set right for you guys. Okay, bear with me. Just wait, yeah. All you got to do is open the blinds first and then go to the lights, yeah? Okay, so we're back in the room. I also am going to keep an eye on Brentford against Chelsea. Just looking at that right-footed penalty. He hit it hard and low. Sent the goalkeeper completely the wrong way. We'll show in a bit. Sent the goalkeeper completely the wrong way. Don't touch. And the Inter Milan fans are going crazy. It is all smiles here. Now, the Eagles, they've been around since 1900, so that makes them 121 years old this year. And the stadium, the Stade Olimpico, can hold 70,500 fans. Now, obviously, there's not that amount in there, but we are hoping there's around 30,000 fans inside the Olimpico this evening because due to COVID laws, they're only allowed 50% capacity. But what can the Eagles do now? They are 1 goal down at home and we are 17 minutes into this game. Next up for Lazio, they will be away to Verona in their next game. Oh, there we go. So, are you ready? I'm glad. Hopefully, we've caught up. Now, Lazio are going from my right to my left. Inter Milan are shooting from left to right. Lazio in the light blue top, white shorts and white socks. And Inter Milan in the dark navy blue with black stripes down the front of the kit, black shorts and black socks. So like I said, I'm going to bring you 2 games for the price of 1. It is going to be Chelsea against Brentford or Brentford against Chelsea. Earlier today, Leicester City beat Manchester United by 4-2. Also, Liverpool won away from home at Watford by 5-0. Later on this evening, AC Milan will be playing. So that is second place. AC Milan playing later on this evening in the SerieA. And Lazio managed by Maurizio and Inter Milan managed by Inzaghi. Honestly, DSM. Oh, honestly, that is the first time that's ever happened to us with BT. But DSM, that is so wrong. What it is on a Saturday, they do the Saturday sports from 3 till 5, and then they do like a little review afterwards. Well, BT have got 4 other channels. They've got BT 1, 2, 3 and 4. So why didn't they put it on BT 2, BT 3 and BT 4? Do you know what I mean? It's absolutely stupid. You can't come into a game like they did 15 minutes in. It doesn't make any sense. You've missed the opening 15 minutes and you've got no build-up. Here come Lazio on the edge of the penalty area. Good play by the centre-back for Inter Milan. But honestly, they completely screwed us over. It's the first time it's ever happened, and I will be watching for that again. If that happens, then I won't be covering a 5 o'clock game, because I know that BT won't be there on time. And I want to bring you guys the full match. I don't want you guys, like you did, you missed the penalty. Luckily, it was only about a minute and a half before we came live. But, you know, it's just wrong. BT needs to think about it. They haven't got a clue what they're doing. You know, I thought BT were actually not about, you know, and these are meant to be professionals that work at BT Sport. There's no, but, oh, and here come Inter Milan. It's a cross from the left-hand side, left-footed into that penalty area. But good clearance by Lazio at the back, and Inter Milan pick it up once again. The opening 20 minutes, the opening 5 minutes really for us. And it has been all Inter at the moment. But here come Lazio. They've won the ball back inside their own area. Out onto the far right-hand side. Here come Lazio over the halfway line. There's 4 Lazio players in advance out onto the right-hand side. The cross comes into the penalty area. The header. Oh, and it's well cleared up. There were 6 dark blue shirts for Inter Milan in that penalty area, ready to clear that ball out of danger. And they have done so. They play it back to their centre-back with Inter Milan across the face of goal, out onto this near right-hand side. He's walking with the ball. We don't want a slow game. We want a fast-paced, you know, hot-to-trot game. That's what we want here. We've missed the first 15 minutes, but we are here now, so that's all that matters. But yeah, BT have not got a clue. Surely one of the people from work that work for BT said, no, we can't come in 15 minutes late into a game. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense when they've got 2, 3 other channels. You know, so put it on BT2, put it on BT3, put it on BT4, put it on a non-HD channel that they've got. So they've got BT1 and BT1 HD. So split the 2. You know, it's absolutely ridiculous. They haven't got a clue what they are doing. But there you go, just one of those things. And it's out onto the right-hand side. Chip back into the penalty area, and it's going to be a corner kick to Inter Milan out on the far left-hand side. More pressure from Inter now. Inter Milan are now second in the league. They have leapfrogged AC Milan and got into second place. And Lazio have dropped from 6th to 9th place now. Lazio down in 9th place. Inter Milan, and we've got that corner kick out on the far left-hand side. It's going to be an outswinger, left-footed. In it comes towards that penalty area. Good clearance by the centre-back out on the edge of the penalty area. And Inter Milan kick it all the way back to their goalkeeper. The goalkeeper for Inter Milan, all in black this evening. Wolves came from behind. They were losing 2-0 to Aston Villa earlier on today, and they came back to win that by 3-2. And Southampton beat Leeds United by 1-0. Okay, this one's going to be at Brentford, so we're going to keep an eye on that. That is our second game. You get 2 games for the price of 1. Absolutely stonking stuff here on Football Fans Live. And don't forget, guys, tomorrow we have got West Ham United at 2 o'clock against Everton in the English Premiership. On Monday, we've got Arsenal, Crystal Palace. And then on Tuesday, we've got 3 games. Celtic, Man City and Stoke Bournemouth on Tuesday. So 3 great games coming up on Tuesday. But before then, like I said, tomorrow do join us from around 1 o'clock for West Ham United against Everton. The Londoners against the Northerners. Lazio inside that centre circle, out onto the far right hand side. Thank you so much for being here, guys. We have got a Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Twitch, and a couple more maybe, I don't know. But do join up with us on all of those other platforms. And if you can, please share out the stream. We are a new channel. We are growing still. And we're looking to hit that 780 subscribers by the end of this game. Can we do it? Here come Lazio in the final third, out onto the left-hand side. Lazio on the attack with the number 9. He lays it back in towards the centre of the field. Played out onto the right-hand side. Not nice chip through into the penalty area. And Inter Milan get it clear, but they give it away on the edge of their penalty area once again. It's a little bit scrappy at the moment by both teams, with the left back for Inter Milan inside their own penalty area, trying to get the ball clear. Now they do so, left-footed, downfield, up towards that centre circle. Inter Milan trying to break clear. Referee says play on, and it's gone all the way through to the Lazio goalkeeper. Excellent, excellent. 773 subscribers, 7 more for that 780, guys. Can we get it by the end of this game? Thank you so much, and if you haven't already, please smash that thumbs up, hit that subscribe. If you want to join in the chat, then all you got to do is hit that subscribe, wait 1 minute, it's only 1 minute, that's all you got to wait, it's just 1 minute, and then you'll be able to chat to Sarah, my technical director, who sat to the right of me. At half time, we'll have a little video on our travel channel, Travel Tour Taste. Then we'll have a bit of party music. And here come Lazio. Oh, and a great save. It was cut back from the byline, and it's going to be a corner kick. And the Lazio player kicks the post. Break down the right-hand side. Beautiful cut back from the penalty spot. Hit it right-footed. Goalkeeper going down to his right-hand side. And a great save by the Inter Milan goalkeeper. It is a corner kick to Lazio out on the far right hand side. It's going to be taken right footed. It's going to be an outswinger. There's 5 Lazio players inside that penalty area waiting for the ball to come in. In it comes. Oh, and it's gone over the head of everybody. It's still on the edge of the penalty area. The chip comes back in. No, it doesn't. He plays it down the left-hand side on the edge of the penalty area. Takes it to the byline. Tries to get the cross in. And now it's going to be a corner on the left-hand side to Lazio. It was Basic that tries to get it across the face of the penalty area once again. But look at that. What a save. The goalkeeper went down to his right-hand side and made a great save. It could have been 1-1. But it was only the Inter Milan goalkeeper that kept them in it. Okay, it's the number 7. Anderson's going to take it out on this right-hand side. Right-footed cross onto the front post. Flicked on, but cleared up inside that penalty area by Inter Milan. All the way up to the halfway line. Picked up by Lazio. And the Brentford players are coming out. The Chelsea players are coming out. It's going to be kick-off in around 5 or 6 minutes between Brentford and Chelsea. I will keep you up to date with all the scores. 26 minutes gone in this game. Still the away side, Inter Milan, winning by that 1 goal that they got from the penalty. I want to thank each and every one of you for being here on Football Fans Live, the home of good, honest, truthful commentary. No messing about. Not only do you get what the others show, a lot of channels just show this, but you get me and you get the party music. Bargain, absolute bargain. You get more here than you do anywhere else on any of the other football channels here on Football Fans Live. Crossed into the penalty area. Good clearance by the centre-back for Inter Milan. Lazio putting a fair bit of pressure now on Inter Milan. They're looking for that equaliser. They're down in 9th place after conceding that 1 goal. This will be the 3rd defeat of the season if they were to lose here today at home in front of around 30,000 fans, I would imagine. Still with Lazio inside that Inter Milan half. Out onto the right-hand side. Here they come on the break once again. There's 3 in the penalty area waiting for that ball. Play towards the byline. Tries to get the cross in. He's got the defender to beat. He turns to the defender. Knocked back. Oh, and we've got 7 blue shirts for Inter inside that penalty area. Nearly every Inter Milan player is inside the penalty area, and there's going to be a yellow card. He was breaking down the left-hand side, and the Lazio player, 88 Basic, took him down, and Basic picks up a yellow card. What can Lukaku do for Chelsea today? Good player, very strong. Yep, and it was Basic that took out the number 23 for Inter Milan, and he picked up a yellow card for that challenge on the Inter Milan player. So Inzaghi will be the happier of the 2 managers as we approach the 28th minute of this game. Manchester United suffered another defeat under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer once again. Mason Greenwood got the first one for Manchester United. And then Marcus Rashford got the second. Jamie Vardy on the score sheet again for Leicester City today. He's scored in nearly every single game so far this season. And it's a throw-in to Inter Milan out on that far left-hand side, in line with the penalty spot. What can Inter Milan do with this? The dark blues and black, sorry. The big grass snakes take the throw out on the far left-hand side. They've decided to go backwards, just keeping hold of the ball, taking the sting out of the game here. Away to Lazio. Guys, if you want to chat, then please just hit that subscribe. Wait 1 minute, that's all you got to do. And here come Inter Milan, it's crossed into the penalty area. Good clearance by Lazio on that front post. And now Lazio break down the left-hand side. There's only one in advance. He needs more support. They need to get players forward, Lazio, on the edge of the penalty area. And I think that's going to be a corner kick to Lazio out on the left-hand side. Good clearance there by the number 23 for Inter Milan. But it does result in a corner kick to Lazio out on this near left-hand side. I got really itchy nose. What's going on? Driving me nuts, driving me nuts, driving me nuts, driving me nuts. Driving me nuts, driving me nuts, driving me nuts. Anderson takes that corner kick and it comes in towards, and it's cleared out, and it's going to be did that go out for a corner? Basic went to claim it on the front post, and it's going to be another corner. Anderson, the number 7 for Lazio, is going to take it right-footed. It's going to be another in-swinger. Here come Lazio again, this time going onto the back post. The goalkeeper collects at the back post, and there we are, there we have it. And he clears it downfield. Here come Inter Milan over the halfway line towards that centre circle on the attack with the number 9 now. Played out onto the far left-hand side. Attack, 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 says the Inter Milan fans. The Lazio fans, the flags are flying. They've got a lot of big fans and a lot of big flags out there tonight, Lazio. We've not been to Italy yet with our Travel Tortes channel, our travel channel. Check that out on YouTube if you like. But we will be in Italy very, very soon, I'm hoping and praying. And here come Inter Milan down the right-hand side on the edge of the penalty area, on the attack with the number 25. Left-footed cross comes in. Oh, and it's over the crossbar. It was half a shot. It was at Barella again. It was half a shot, half a cross. I think he was in two minds when he got there. And it was neither in the end. It wasn't a shot. It wasn't a cross. And we are underway at Brentford. It is Brentford 0, Chelsea 0 in that game. Brentford in the red and black, Chelsea in the dark blue. We're 2.5 minutes into that game. I'll keep you up to date with that. Oh man, itchy nose, itchy nose. I know I've seen them, mate. It's not, I don't need to blow it. It's just itching like mad. Pulisic still with that penalty that separates these two teams here today at the Olimpico Stadium. Inter Milan play at the Giuseppe. That holds nearly 76,000. Now, they were founded in 1905. So they're 5 years younger. And here come Inter Milan on the edge of the penalty area. Good clearance downfield, but picked up from Inter on the halfway line. Out on the left-hand side. Cross comes in towards the back post. And it's well defended on the back post. But another cross from the right-hand side to right to left. And the header comes in on the 6-yard box. And it's gone behind for a goal kick. But a good header on the 6-yard box. Chelsea putting a lot of pressure on Brentford at the moment. And it is going to be a corner kick to Chelsea out on the far right-hand side in that game. I'm commentating on this game as well, guys. Don't forget, we are the only channel, the only football channel that will bring you 2 free games at the same time and keep you up to date. And you can follow the heat-seeking ball behind me. And you get the party music. So, this is the best football channel on YouTube. Tell all your friends about it. Share it out. I say it how I see it. I don't mess around. And we've got a free kick to Lazio. Just inside that Inter Milan half. Out on the far right-hand side. Sandwiched in between 2 players there. 2 Inter Milan players came in and crushed him from both sides. Lazio play it back to the halfway line. Now they come forward, down over that right-hand side. The flags are flying out on the right-hand side there. taking it up towards the edge of the penalty area. Still with Lazio, tries to go around the defender and wins a corner kick. So it's another corner for Lazio. This time out on the right-hand side. They take it quick, they take it short. Into the box it comes. A free header on the front post and he puts it wide. His hands go on his head. He can't believe that he just missed that. It was an absolute sitter from 8 yards out for the Lazio player and he went and ballsed it up. Never mind, but they've got to do better. Yep, he was about 4 yards wide then. It was a free header, a mobile with a header, boom, and he wasn't mobile when he headed that because that was terrible. Goal kick to Inter Milan with the left back, with the centre back, trying to play it short. Back to the goalkeeper, still with Inter Milan, inside their own penalty area. Now cleared out onto that far left-hand side. I bet those flag bearers, I bet their arms are killing them. Nearly 33 minutes in already. Out onto this right-hand side. Inter Milan on the attack now. He's got a player down the right-hand side. Down this channel he goes. Left-footed cross into the penalty area by the penalty spot. Cleared up by Lazio. Inter Milan win it back. And here they come again. On the edge of the penalty area with the number 36. Now with 77. Trying to make some space. Teeing up a shot. The number 14. Oh, a left-footed shot. And the goalkeeper dives to his right-hand side. And pushes it out for a throw-in. Excuse me, guys. Woo. Got a really itchy nose. I think I've got a bit of dust up there, man. It's making me eyes water. Ah. See if I can clear that dust. Yeah, man. Woo. Still 0-0 between Brentford and Chelsea. In the English Premiership, Chelsea will go back on top if they win here today. Liverpool currently on top as they hammered Watford by 5-0. That was a 12:30 kickoff. Great left-footed shot. Goalkeeper diving to his left-hand side and just pushed it out with his right hand. Great shot, great save. And here come Lazio down the right-hand side. It's 3-on-3. Goes past one defender. Left-footed shot, no power in the shot. Goes all the way through to the Inter Milan goalkeeper who lies down on top of the ball. And that was a terrible shot by Anderson. No power in it. He had options left and right of him, but he decided to take it all by himself. The selfish pig. Lazio players have got to be more, well, they've just got to get their head up. Look, that's what it's about at the end of the day. It's about putting your head up. And here come Inter Milan down the left-hand side. There's only one Inter Milan player in the penalty area. Can he find him? He can't. With Lazio by the corner flag. Gets it clear. Out on the far right hand side. Still inside their own half. Lazio looking to go forward. And that's going to be a free kick to Lazio inside their own half. And a yellow card. I don't think that warrants a yellow card, but that's the referee for you. Just a shame that we missed the first 15 minutes because it's been a cracking. Well, we've covered the last 20 minutes or so and it's been absolutely awesome. So thank you so much for sticking around. Thank you so much for hanging around with Football Fans Live on this Super Soccer Saturday. Don't forget, guys, West Ham against Everton tomorrow. That one coming up at 2 p.m. With Lazio, with the back four of Lazio at the moment, out on the far right hand side, plays it infield. Inter Milan pushing them all the way back. It looks like he's going to have to go back to the goalkeeper, and he does. I guessed it right. Here come Chelsea down that right hand side, couldn't keep it in. Lazio just struggling to get it out of their own half at this moment in time. I can hear Sarah typing away there like a crazy woman. That's it, guys. If you want to join in the live chats, then just hit that subscribe button. Wait 1 minute and then you'll be able to chat to me and to Sarah. Yep. Yeah, I think that's what it is because we've changed the whole studio around. And I think we've unsettled a lot of dust, done a lot of cleaning. Although we've only been in here since February. And yeah, I think I've just got that in my nose because it's irritating like mad. And here come Inter Milan down that left-hand side. It's going to be a free kick to Inter Milan about 35 yards from goal out on the far left. Good chance for them to whip that ball into that penalty area. And Onyeki has gone down for Brentford as well. He's holding his face. So Brentford have got a free kick. Yeah, but the studio looks a lot better. We're working down one wall now. We've got 3 desks along one wall with the 2 computers on there. So, yeah, me and Sarah are not sat on top of each other. We've got a bit of space. And in comes that free kick and good clearance by Lazio centre-back. Heads it all the way back towards the centre circle. Picked up by Inter Milan on the halfway line. Out on the far left-hand side. 39 minutes. There's only 6 minutes left of this half. I don't believe that we've had, unless there was some injuries in the first 15 minutes, I don't believe that we've had any injuries so far in this first half. So hopefully we won't get any injury time at the end of the first half. With Lazio now on the halfway line. Lazio shooting from my right to my left. All in light blue. On the attack. It looks like Man City's kit, being honest. So if you look at Man City's home kit, that's exactly what Lazio's kit looks like. Yup. With Lazio on the halfway line. Into the Inter half. Now they play it back. Not forward. He's missed out. And he's taken down. Referee says play on. No, he doesn't. The referee pulls the ball back. And it was the number 5 that went to ground for Inter Milan. Patrick was lucky not to get a yellow card. He's given away a free kick to Inter Milan inside that centre circle. Wasn't a lot in it, in all honesty. I think the number 5 made a bit of a meal of that for Inter Milan. But there you go. And the Brentford player is still down. That they're looking at the side of his head. This is bad news for Brentford at the moment. With Inter Milan out on the far left-hand side, inside their own half, up towards halfway line. Good interception there by Lazio, and here come Lazio. They've got 3-on-3. Oh, he tried it. They're so selfish. He was about 35 yards out. It was 3-on-3. He had options either side once again, and the number 88 teed up a left-footed shot, hit it from about 25 yards out in the end, and it went straight into the arms of the Inter Milan goalkeeper. So another chance wasted for Lazio. They've got to stop being so selfish and pass it around. They need to lift their heads, have a look either side of them, because they had players and options on the left and on the right hand side, and that easily could have been an equaliser. But here come Inter Milan now on the attack down this near right hand side, up towards the byline, takes it past the defender, chips it across the face of goal, and the goalkeeper gathers from 3 yards out, diving down to his right hand side. It was an easy collection for him. It was Zico that tried to get a good cross in, but his final ball was pretty darn useless. Inter Milan still leading by that 1 goal in the 12th minute. It was 12th minute, guys. Inter Milan a penalty in the 12th minute and slotted home neatly. We've got an Inter Milan player down out on this near left hand side inside his own half. Can't see who it is. He's holding his right hip. I think it's the number 36 for Inter Milan. He's down. Referee's got it. Yeah, it looks like it is. It's the number 36. Oh man, that's typical. When more than that, we weren't doing anything. Guys, thank you so much for being here on this Super Soccer Saturday. We will be back after a bit of party music coming up at half time, and also our travel tour taste video. If you like travelling, if you like hints and tips, if you like seeing places that you've never been to or never thought of going to, then check out our travel channel. You'll see a little advert coming up, and then we'll have a bit of music at half time and give you time to go and grab a drink on this Super Soccer Saturday night here in Bournemouth. The sun is just beginning to set. Not quite yet, but it's getting there as we approach the 6 o'clock. 2.5 minutes left to go in this half. Hopefully there won't be, there may be 1 minute of injury time. Hopefully nothing more. Awesome. And it's played right-footed across the penalty area by Lazio. Here come Lazio down that far right-hand side. Lazio over the halfway line now. Coming up to attack the ball. Tries to play it down the channel, down the lane. And good interception there by Inter. Lazio pick it back up into the final third. He's going to try and take that all the way to the byline, I'm guessing. No, he plays it infield. There's only 2 players forward. Right-footed shot across the face of goal. And it goes harmlessly behind for a goal kick to Inter Milan. Less than 2 minutes to go in this half. Don't forget, guys, grab yourself a drink, grab yourself a beer. Go to the toilet, let your cat dog out, and we'll be back. We will be back for the second half. What can Lazio do? They're not out of this game at the moment, not by a long shot. That shot took a deflection on the way through. Anderson is going to take a corner kick. It's going to be taken right-footed into the penalty area. Good clearance on the front post by Inter Milan. Lazio pick it up inside that centre circle. Switch of play out wide, out onto the far right-hand side with Lazio now. The boys in light blue, the Eagles as they are known. I love their badge. I think this is the first game we've covered of Lazio so far this season. And they don't look like a bad side at all. Haha. Enjoy your lunch, Cheryl. Enjoy your lunch, darling. Yeah, how's that storm coming along? Anderson knocks it in. Oh, and they nearly played it through into the penalty area. But the 1-2 didn't pay off for Lazio. Okay, guys, we're in the final minute of normal time at the end of this first half. It is Lazio 0, Inter Milan 1. Chelsea have got a free kick. In it comes left-footed Lukaku, puts it high and wide over the crossbar. Lazio with a cross into the penalty area. Lazio on the attack now, still on the edge of the penalty area. Inter Milan have a chance to clear it downfield. Get ready for that final countdown in this first half as we hit the 10, the 9, the 8, the 7, the 6, the 5, the 4, the 3, the 2, the 1. There we go. We've had the 45 minutes of this first half and the fourth official holds up his board and it reads on the board 1 minute. That's roughly what I thought. So that's good. We've only got 1 minute to go until half time. And then you'll be able to go and grab a drink and get ready to join us for the second half. Hopefully, we'll, it's been a good first half. It's been a good first half. We just need a few more goals. Oh, bless you, Cheryl. Out onto this near left-hand side with Lazio. And they play it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Get ready, 15 seconds left of that 1 minute that was added on at the end of injury time at the end of this half. Knock downfield, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And is the referee going to blow? He does blow, and there we go. It is half time. Make sure that you join us for the second half here at the Stadio Olimpico, where Lazio are trailing by 1-0. See you shortly. O'clock this evening, so come on, get on with it. Let's go. And we are underway. Inter Milan shooting from my right to my left in the dark navy blue and black. And Lazio, the home team, who are currently losing by 1-0 in the light blue and white shorts and white socks, are shooting from my left to my right. Straight away, we get a free kick to Inter Milan, which they take quickly. Come on, Brentford. And just seen a balloon go up past the camera there. A blue balloon. Well, both teams are playing in blue, so I don't know which supporters that balloon came from. But there we go, there we go. Looks a little bit misty in Brentford at the moment. Brentford is north in England. Well, middle, sort of Londonish up a bit. I'm sure that's where it is. I know, right? Nico, 𝓳𝓸𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 has to be sacked. I said it. I mean, they went 1-0 up and then they got hammered by 4 goals to 2. Nico was unbelievable, What can you say? What can you say? And then he has the cheek, 𝓳𝓸𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰, turn around and say to Marcus Rashford he needs to concentrate on his football. He was one of the only bloody goal scorers today. At least Marcus Rashford knows what he's doing, unlike 𝓳𝓸𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰. But yeah, another defeat for Manchester United. An absolutely awful start to the season, on every level. Out of the Carabao Cup, useless in the league, useless in the Champions League. And then they still haven't sacked him. Unbelievable. And with the team that he's got, well, there you go. But it's great to see you, and never apologise, my friend. It's better to be late than never, isn't it? So better to be late than never. And a very warm welcome to Football Fans Live on this Super Soccer Saturday afternoon stroke evening. We're just gone 6 o'clock here. It's just starting to get dark here in England as I speak. So we've just had to put a couple of the studio lights on. But hopefully that lighting will be okay for you guys. You guys, 48 minutes gone. It's a throw-in to Inter Milan inside their own half. They play it all the way back to the centre-back, who in turn plays it all the way back to his goalkeeper, the Inter Milan goalkeeper in all black this evening. Out on the far left-hand side. What can Lazio do? They weren't outplayed. It was pretty even Stevens in that first half. So it is only the penalty that separates these two teams. And I think Chelsea have just come close to scoring in their game. Chelsea away at Brentford. Oh, and Chelsea have just hit it over the crossbar. Lukaku laid it back and it just went over the crossbar. And Brentford survive another attack by the boys in blue. With Lazio on the halfway line, he loses it into Milan, 4-on-4. And he goes down under a heavy challenge. It's going to be a free kick to Inter Milan, about 40 yards from goal in the centre of the pitch. Just on the edge of that centre circle. Slightly to my left. Closest to me. Played down the wing. With the number 5 picked up, played back in field, all the way back to the centre back, into Milan, just running that clock down. A few more seconds gone, a few more seconds ticked over. And here come Inter Milan now. They found some space. He needs a runner down that right hand side. Now he finds one, 35 yards from goal. Oh, and then they go back. Come on, Inter Milan, you've got to go forward. We want more goals in this second half. I don't know where they come from, and I don't really care where they come from. And here come Inter Milan into the penalty area. Oh, and he's put it over the top of everybody. He was 8 yards out on the far right-hand side. And across, he skimmed the defender. Absolutely skinned him alive. But his right-footed pass, the final pass, was diabolical by Inter Milan. And here come Chelsea again. Good defending by Brentford. Holding on by the skin of their teeth by the looks of it. But Brentford, new boys to the Premiership in England, have adjusted very, very well indeed. With Lazio still inside their own half, struggling to get the ball away at the moment. Inter Milan win it back on the halfway line. The left back for Lazio picks it up. And here come Inter Milan. They really cannot get... Lazio have started this second half very sluggish indeed. Here come Inter Milan on the left-hand side, in line with the 6-yard box. Can he get the cross in? He does so. Left-footed towards the penalty spot. Headed in, but it goes all the way through to the goalkeeper with no threat whatsoever. Lazio 0, Inter Milan 1. 51 minutes on the clock. Lazio are commonly known. Their nickname is the Eagles. And Inter Milan are commonly known, and their nickname is the Big Grass Snake. It is the Snakes that are winning today at the Eagles. The Eagles just can't get their claws in the snake at the moment. This will be, if it stays the same, the 3rd defeat of the season for Lazio. And if it does stay the same, well, it will be the 6th win of the season for Inter Milan. They are undefeated. They haven't lost a game in their opening 7 matches in the SerieA in Italy. And don't forget, guys, we have got Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, or all those other platforms, so you can hook up with us on those. Please feel free. It would be lovely to have you on board on all of those platforms. And if you haven't cast your vote yet, well, it's a little blue box. If you can't see it, just refresh your page and it will appear. Right footed shot over the crossbar by Lazio. No threat whatsoever on that Inter Milan goal. Yep, what was I saying, guys? What was I saying? So anyway, we have got over 750 games still to come so far this season, coming your way here on Football Fans Live, the home of good, honest, truthful commentary, and a lot more, as you can see, and the party music to go with it, just to top it off. Yeah, after all, it is the weekend, so you've got to party over the weekend. And if you can't party over the weekend, then when can you party? With Inter Milan now, out on the near left-hand side, 35 yards from goal, in towards the centre circle. Picked up, played out onto the far right. There's what he's got the overlap that he needs. Does he need him? He does. Played back, 30 yards from goal, still with Inter. Inter on the attack, 4 waiting inside that penalty area. This time out on the left-hand side, left-footed cross. Good clearance by the centre-back for Lazio, up to almost the halfway line. It's going to be a throw-in to Inter Milan, who does throw it all the way back to the halfway line. You want to be going forwards, not backwards, guys. 53 minutes gone in this game. 37 minutes. 37 minutes, sorry, for Lazio to save this match. Still 0-0. 4 minutes to go to half-time between Brentford and Chelsea. And here come Brentford down that left-hand side on the attack. Lazio defending like crazy at the moment. All the ball is being played inside that Lazio half by Inter Milan. And here they come again down the left-hand side, up towards the byline. Nice little back heel. Did he read it? He did, but he lost out to the right back of Lazio, and he gets it clear. Still inside that penalty area, though. Danger still lurking for Lazio. And they hoof it forward, and there's nobody there for the Lazio players. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Did you have a big sing-song at half-time? I know I did. That was good fun, that was. Right, let's get the legs crossed. A bit more comfortable. 17 amazing people in the house. Thank you so much for being here on Football Fans Live. Don't forget, tomorrow at 2 p.m. we are back in the Premiership with West Ham United against Everton. Both teams doing extremely well in the Premiership, just over mid-table. And they've had a good start to the season, have the Hammers and the Evertonians. Inter Milan down this left-hand side. They've given a free kick away just inside their own half. It's going to be a Lazio free kick. Brentford have got a corner out on this near left-hand side. What can Brentford do with it? We're waiting for that free kick to be taken. Brentford on the attack with a corner out on the near right-hand side. It's going to be taken left-footed. In it comes from Brentford. What can they do with this? Too close to the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper gathers for Chelsea. Lazio on the halfway line, trying to put some pressure on Inter, but failing to do so far in the opening 10 minutes of this second half. 55 minutes on the clock, 35 minutes to go. Inside that centre circle with Lazio, with the centre back, plays it upfield, into the midfield it goes, out onto the left-hand side. It's almost half-time between Chelsea and Brentford. It is currently 0-0. Let's have a look. How long have we got? We're into the final minute of normal time in the first half between Brentford and Chelsea, and the deadlock still hasn't been broken. But luckily for us, it has been broken here. And here come Lazio on the edge of the area. Tries to play it into the penalty area. Terrible pass. And it goes all the way through to the Inter Milan goalkeeper, who picks it up and rolls it out. Here come Chelsea. Lukaku out on the edge of the area. Chips it over onto the far right-hand side. Lazio defending at the back there. And they've given away a silly free kick. It's going to be an Inter Milan free kick Out on this near left-hand side, 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 goes down. Yep, rightly so. He's pulling on his shirt at the back, pulls him to ground. And this is a real danger for Lazio. So if Inter Milan get a second now, then this could be curtains for Lazio, because he's in line with a penalty spot and he's about 20 yards. And Chelsea have taken the lead on the stroke of half-time. It's in the 46th minute. Chelsea have taken the lead. Poor old Brentford at home today. And the Blues are back on top of the Premiership. Poor old Brentford. Let's have a look at that Chelsea goal once again. It's out on the far right-hand side. Knocked through onto the edge of the area. Crossed from just outside the area. In towards the penalty spot. Takes a deflection on the edge of the area. Right-footed shot. Straight down the centre of the goal. Left foot. And I think it was Chilwell for Chelsea. It was Chilwell, the Englishman, putting Chelsea in front now. They lead at the end of this first half. 46 minutes on the clock and Chelsea take the lead. Chilwell from just on the edge of that penalty area. And Brentford have it all to do. And what a time to score. We all know that if you score just before half-time, you know, it really dampens the enthusiasm of the opposition. And we've got an Inter Milan goal, Inter Milan corner kick out on this near left-hand side. So, one goal in both games. We are covering two games at the same time. Inter Milan against Lazio is obviously the favoured game. It's obviously the principal game. But we are keeping an eye on Brentford and Chelsea. Okay, it's going to be a corner kick. 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰's going to take it out on this near left-hand side. It's going to be a left-footed out-swinger from Inter Milan. 58 minutes on the clock. Can they double their lead here? The ball comes in towards the back post. Too far, too strong, over the head of everybody. And it goes all the way through, and Inter Milan have to play it all the way back to the halfway line. So Lazio survive again. But here come Chelsea on the attack. And it goes all the way through to the Brentford goalkeeper. Werner down that right-hand side gave the ball away in the end. And Brentford get it clear upfield. Picked up by Brentford on the edge of the area. Into the box. Nobody there though. Nobody there for Brentford. Lazio deep inside their own half. Nothing happening in this game at the moment. Lazio play it down the near right-hand side channel. Then they go backwards once again. And I think we're going to get one final kick before the half-time whistle goes between Brentford and Chelsea. I think it is going to be a free kick to Brentford. Lazio on the halfway line. Over on this near side. Played down the channel. Played up that wing. He has to go backwards once again though. And this is in a good spot for Brentford. He's about 35 yards from goal. Out on the near right-hand side. Can they get that into that penalty area? And convert a chance into a goal and get the equaliser. They've got to throw them red and white shirts forward, Brentford. With Lazio on the halfway line. The cross comes in for Brentford and it's gone behind. And the half-time whistle goes. It's Brentford or Lazio shot 20 yards out and he puts it wide. So at half-time it's Brentford 0, Chelsea 1. Ben Chilwell. Ben Chilwell with his third successive goal for club and country. He got that one for England the other day. Okay, goal kick to Inter Milan, playing it short. Onto the edge of the area. Inter Milan need to get it upfield and fast and clear their lines. Played down this near left-hand channel. Turns with Lazio on the halfway line. Inside that centre circle, played out onto the left-hand side. Switch of play, just to switch things around. Try and get some confusion into that Inter Milan team. So it is half-time at the moment. Put that down there so it's not irritating me here. And another blue balloon flies past the cameraman. The cameraman's got all these blue balloons. But you don't know which side it's for because both teams are playing in blue here today. So that really doesn't help. Lazio inside the Inter Milan half. Plays it across field out onto the far left hand side. 29 minutes left in this game. And here come Lazio down that left hand side on the attack. They've got to get those light blue shirts on. It's a terrible pass there, but he does win the ball back. And now he's giving it away still with Lazio. There's 2 in the penalty area. Will it fall for Lazio? It doesn't. And Inter Milan put it over the top of their own goal and out of play. It was 𝓳𝓸𝓷𝓷𝓷𝓰, the goal scorer. And he clears the danger, but it is going to be a corner kick to Lazio. And I think it's going to be from the far left-hand side. It is going to be from that far left-hand side. It's going to be a right-footed corner kick. In it comes. It's an in-swinger. There's 5 light blue shirts. The header comes in and they're saying it's a handball. Yes, and is he given a penalty? The referee's given a penalty for handball. And Lazio have got a penalty. And for his troubles, he picks up a yellow card as well. So, Inter Milan in the 12th minute scored from a penalty. Can Lazio draw even Stevens? Can they get the equaliser? And it was handball. Yep, rightly seen that. Oh my goodness, are you ready for this? It is a Lazio penalty. Can the home team get back on level playing ground now? Come on, let's have it. And the Inter Milan players are still surrounding the referee. They're not happy about this penalty at all. They need to he needs to stop pulling out his cards. They're checking, now VAR is stepping in. Whenever there's a lot of that at the referee, VAR step in. They put the ball on the penalty spot. The goalkeeper's going back to his lines, but we have got a VAR check. That's easily a penalty. I'm over 1,000 miles away and I saw that. Can Lazio get the equaliser? They were 9th after conceding that opening goal. This will put them back on level playing terms. It'll all be to play for. Up he steps, right-footed, it's in the back of the net, and there we go, it's Lazio 1, and the Lazio fans are going absolutely nuts. Finally, the home fans have something to shout about it. And the manager, Inzaghi, punches the air. He's running up and down the sidelines. And it's Lazio 1. No, not Inzaghi, sorry. Maurizio, should I say Maurizio. It is Lazio 1, Inter Milan 1. He stepped up, right-footed, sent the goalkeeper the wrong way. The goalkeeper diving to his right-hand side. And it was placed perfectly down the left-hand side. They pick up the ball. The arms are aloft from Maurizio there. And it is 1-1. It's game on. We are back. Immobile with the equaliser. Get in there, you dancer. Wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am. I'll have a goal. And I tell you what, it has been pretty even, Stevens. Apart from the first 15 minutes or 20 minutes of this first half. But, you know, in the first half, it was pretty even. And a penalty at both ends for both teams. And now it is 1-1. So we are back to level playing ground. Who is going to come out? It's a very, very close game, it must be said. And here come Lazio again. Good clearance by Inter Milan. That was vital that he made that challenge and he got the ball away. Inter Milan over the halfway line, out onto the far right-hand side. Chested down by the number 36. Gets a right-footed cross onto the edge of the penalty area. Headed clear by the centre-back. Now with the right-back. Chips it down the channel. Oh, he tried to go past him. He tried to knock it past him. Just seeing that Ben Chilwell goal there once again. Still half-time between Brentford and Lazari's coming on. We're going to see a double substitution, I think, by Lazio. We've got a double substitution, guys. And 𝓳𝓸𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 and Alberto come on, and Hazi and Basic comes off. Sorry if those names have been pronounced wrong, but that's my dodgy English accent that I have from being down here on the south coast of England. Wow, 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 wow. 66 minutes gone, and Inter Milan are going to make a triple substitution. Inter Milan are making 3 substitutions, and the goal scorer, Perisic, comes off. Carrera comes on in place of the goal scorer. So that's the first substitution for Inter Milan. Both teams making major changes in the 66th minute. Dumfries comes on and Bastoni goes off. Dumfries on, Bastoni off. And Vecino comes on. I didn't see who went off there. Cagliani, I think it was. I may be wrong. I didn't see who it was. But 2 substitutions by Lazio. 3 substitutions from Inter Milan. There we go. So, both teams getting a penalty. And Chelsea are about to kick off. Just a couple of more minutes to go of half time before Brentford and Chelsea get underway. Inter Milan took the lead in this game, but it is the home side that have drawn level. 68 minutes gone. 22 left. With Lazio out on the far left-hand side. Into the Inter Milan half. On the halfway line. Going backwards. I think Inter Milan, if they could get a draw here, that wouldn't be such a bad result for them. Even though they are at home, they did start the day in 6th place, then dropped down to 9th. We'll give you an update on those positions in just a few moments. And Lazio play it all the way back to their goalkeeper. Lazio goalkeeper, all in yellow today. So, easily seen. I do prefer seeing goalkeepers in yellow out of all the colours. I don't know why. I just think it works better. It really does work better. Inside that centre circle with Lazio, played out onto the left-hand side. Since that goal's gone in, it has been all Lazio. Don't know what he was trying to do there. Hit it right-footed. I don't know where it was, like half a shot and half a pass by the Lazio midfielder. And it went all the way through to the goalkeeper. So a bit of a waste. They've got to not waste those balls. 69 minutes gone. Inter Milan deep inside their own half, on the edge of their own penalty area at the moment, with the centre-back. Plays it to the left-back. Still waiting for that Brentford-Chelsea game to kick off for the second half. Inter Milan, so it's how we were at the start of the day. Inter Milan now have dropped back down into 3rd place, and Lazio are back in 6th place. So both teams back where they started the day. With Lazio on the near right hand side with the substitute 𝓳𝓸𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰, the number 29, fresh pair of legs down towards the byline. Can he keep it in? Too strong, he couldn't keep it in, and it's going to be a goal kick to Inter Milan. Just having a look at that penalty there, right footed, low and hard to the bottom right hand side, sending the goalkeeper completely the wrong way. It was a perfect penalty, and there's Inzaghi saying to his Inter players, just calm down. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Calm down. Hey. So Napoli still sitting pretty on top of the SerieA. With Inter Milan again deep inside their own half. Now they knock it forward over the halfway line. He's chasing it down. But the defender's going to beat him to it. The defender does beat him to it. And then he's pushed off of his feet there, but the referee says play on. And it's a free kick. It's a free kick to Lazio in line with their own penalty area out on this near right hand side. Lazio players wanting a yellow card for the number 36 of Inter. A little bit unfair. I don't like seeing players do that when they're trying to get other players, but it is not on. They've won the free kick. Okay, here come Lazio on the halfway line. Playing it back into their own half. Just a little bit, you know, the both teams seem to have lost their tempo, lost their pace at the moment. They've taken it back down a gear. And here come Lazio inside that penalty area. Left-footed shot. High over the crossbar and another waste by the home team. Lazio putting it high and wide over the crossbar. There's the Lazio fans deep in thought. Fingers on chin. They're not quite sure what they're making of this game. Like I said, it has been fairly even. These two teams are fairly well matched in all areas. Defence, midfield, but here come... That was a good cut out. It was a cross from Inter Milan out on the right-hand side into that 6-yard box. And the defender for Lazio cleared it downfield. It was a very important piece of defending there by the right back. Out onto this left-hand side. Picked up by Inter Milan's number 9. Takes it towards the byline. Tries to get a left-footed cross in. He does so over the head of the goalkeeper and over the head of everybody else, come to think of it. But it's picked up on the opposite side. Now out on the far right-hand side with Inter Milan. Chris Eubank Jr. is going to be fighting tonight. Don't often look like his dad. And we've got a couple of females fighting tonight as well. And here come Inter Milan down this near left-hand side, picked up by the number 19 on the edge of the area. Into the penalty area he goes, takes it to the byline, tries to cut it back, but good defending by Lazio at that front post on the edge of his own 6-yard box. Lazio have got to get it clear now. 17 minutes to go in this game. Still Lazio 1, Inter Milan 1. Even Stevens, they will share 1 point each. And that will leave them in the same positions in the SerieA that they started the day on today. Bobbity bobbity bum. And that Chelsea, that seems like that half time for Chelsea. Brentford is been absolutely ages. Seems a lot longer than 15 minutes. Maybe that's just me. Oh, it's an advert for McDonald's then. Beautiful piece of skill by the number 36 for Inter Milan, but then he gets taken down for showing off, I reckon. And out come the Chelsea players. 1 goal to the good. Ben Chilwell putting Chelsea in front against Brentford this evening. With Inter out on this near left-hand side. Plenty of pressure. And he goes down, he goes to ground under a challenge, and the referee's pulling the ball back. We're going to get a free kick to Inter Milan. It's about 38 yards from goal, I would say. And Zakini, is that's coming on? We're going to get a Lazio substitution. It's Lazio with their 3rd substitution of the game. And we're just about to get underway with Brentford against Chelsea. It will be Brentford that get us underway in the second half. Brentford going from right to left. Chelsea from left to right. Brentford in their red and white as per usual when they're at home. And Chelsea in their blue strip, as we all know they normally are. 15 minutes to go, and Inter Milan are making a substitution. Martinez comes on and Zico goes off for Inter Milan. Martinez on, Zico off. So we're underway in both games once again. What can Brentford do in that second half? They've got a bit of a mountain to climb against Chelsea. But they've got to keep pushing forward. And as for here in the SerieA, well, it is 1-1. Don't forget 2 o'clock tomorrow. West Ham United against Crystal Palace. Then on Monday evening we've got Arsenal. Did I just say that? West Ham, Arsenal against Crystal Palace tomorrow. Get it right. Tomorrow West Ham Everton. Monday evening Arsenal Crystal Palace. Tuesday Celtic. Tuesday afternoon we've got Man City in action And then at 7:45, we've got Stoke City against Bournemouth. Bournemouth still undefeated, a 2-goal win for them today, and top of the Championship in England. Bournemouth and Liverpool are the only 2 teams that are still undefeated in England this season. Liverpool did look very convincing indeed earlier today. 13.5 minutes to go with the Lazio goalkeeper inside his own penalty area, knocks it right-footed downfield up towards that centre circle, out onto the right-hand side. Good interception by Inter, tries to play it through a second time, fails to do so, and now they win the ball back. Cross comes in, there's only one Inter player there on the edge of the area. Inter Milan, left-footed shot, takes a deflection off the centre-back. Desperate defending there by Lazio as Inter Milan piled players forwards, and Chelsea have just won a corner kick out on this near right hand side. Chelsea looking to double their lead. Brentford do not want to concede early on in that second half, or they will be right against the wall. And here come Lazio down the left hand side. 3 players in advance. Knocks it back onto the edge of the area. Oh, and he's got 2 defenders around him, and he loses out. He goes down under a heavy challenge. He got sandwiched there. The referee said play on. He didn't play. He played the advantage to Inter Milan there, so that was a little bit mad. Out on the left-hand side, picked up by the number 19 in the dark navy blue shirt. One of the substitutions across the face, go onto the back post. Oh, and right-footed it goes behind for a goal kick. And Lazio survive yet another onslaught from Inter. Don't forget, guys, we have got Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Twitch, and of course YouTube. You can join up with us on all of those platforms. It would be lovely to see you on all of those as well. And we have got a travel channel called 𝓳𝓸𝓷𝓷𝓷𝓰. We take you around the world, give you hints and tips, and you get to see where we live down on the south coast here in beautiful bonny Bournemouth. So we've got a few videos on that. So go and check out 𝓳𝓸𝓷𝓷𝓷𝓰, our travel channel. Here come Lazio on the edge of the penalty area now. Picked up by the number 7. He's got a runner down the near right hand side, gets the cross in, but he doesn't clear the first defender. We've only got 10.5 minutes to go now in this game. The clock is ticking for either one of these teams to bag all 3 points. I've got a feeling if one of them scores now, then that could be it. That could be curtains for the opposition. It's fairly even Stevens again in this second half. I would say Inter Milan have had just the better of the 2 teams. Ten and a half minutes to go. If it stays like this, this will be the 3rd draw of the season for both of these 2 teams. Into the penalty area. Oh, and it was a terrible ball through by Lazio. But the goalkeeper had to dive to his left-hand side. It was meant to be a cross anyway, but no Lazio player could get on the end of that one, unfortunately. My lighthouse. Here come Inter Milan in the final third. Inside that Lazio half. Laying it back. Inter's centre-back on the ball at the moment. 35 yards from his own goal. Into the final 10 minutes of it. Are you ready for this? Do. Here come Inter in the centre of the park. Right-footed shot comes in, and from 25 yards out it goes into the arms of the Lazio goalkeeper. And Chelsea on the attack once again. But here come Lazio down that right hand side, plays it across field into the left hand side, into the penalty area, right foot shot, it's saved, he's got an open goal, and it's 2-1 to the home team. Lazio have taken the lead, and I think it's Anderson. Oh my goodness, they were 1-0 down after only 12 minutes, and there's been a bit of a punch up, bit of pushing and shoving. The goalkeeper got involved for Inter Milan, and a Lazio player has been pushed to the floor. Absolute pandemonium following that Lazio goal. But Lazio are 2-1 up. They've come from behind. The referee has got to get hold of this now. VAR needs to step in. Every single player is getting involved inside that 6-yard box. And Anderson, the goal scorer, gets pushed to the floor. He goes down. I know that it was the Inter Milan goalkeeper that came flying out of his area. I think that he wanted to get the ball back. And the Lazio players, they're checking the goal. There's nothing wrong with the goal in my eyes. Get in there, Anderson. I am completely neutral, but they've come from behind. They are the underdogs. They were 6 at the beginning of this game. And still there's words being exchanged between both sets of players. Check is over. The check is over by VAR. It should stand. It should stand. I didn't see anything wrong with that. And I'll tell you what, all the Inter Milan players getting involved, trying to provoke Anderson. And I'll tell you what, I think Anderson's going to get a yellow card. And it wasn't bloody him at all. It should be the Inter Milan players that get booked. Right, the referee's losing the plot here. They're still having a go. And the number 10 for Inter's being pushed away. And the number 10 gets a yellow card. The goalkeeper's going to get a yellow card. Does he get a yellow card? No, the goalkeeper doesn't. So, the goal stands. Oh, and 2 bloody Lazio players get yellow cards. But that was blooming crazy scenes. That was absolutely nuts. But at the end of the day, and another yellow card, I don't know who that went to. The referee's just going around like that, showing yellow cards left, right and centre to any player. So don't stand by the referee. If you stand next to the referee, both sets of players, and Anderson is still having a word with the goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper's having a word with Anderson, the goal scorer. Let's just get on with it. 83 minutes gone. This is going to mean extra time at the injury time at the end of this game, and we can't afford it. We've got to go out in a little over 20 minutes. Oh my goodness me. And it's because there was an Inter player down on the halfway line and they played the advantage. Lazio didn't have to stop. He comes into the penalty area. Left-footed shot. Goalkeeper went down to his left-hand side. Saved the first shot. And Anderson followed it up from 7 yards out. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. In the back of the net. And they've come from behind. Get in there, you underdogs. Lazio have taken the lead and the home fans are going absolutely nuts. They're having a party on this Super Soccer Saturday, and so are we. Thank you so much for being here on Football Fans Live. Don't forget, 2 p.m. tomorrow, back in the Premiership, West Ham United against Everton. And then on Monday evening, we've got Arsenal against Crystal Palace. And then on Tuesday, we've got Celtic, Man City, Stoke and Bournemouth. Yes, 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 yes. Tons of football coming up here on Football Fans Live, the home of good, honest commentary. There we go. That's the Watford-Liverpool that we covered earlier today. Don't need that anymore. That can go in the bin. Get rid of that one. We've got over 750 games coming your way this season, guys. And we're just seeing replays of all this pushing and shoving. We don't need to see that. Let's just get on with the game. Here come Brentford on the attack. Brentford still losing. And the referee still hasn't got the game underway. This is bloody ridiculous. All because of all that kerfuffle. And now Lazio are going to make 2 substitutions. Lazio with 2 substitutions in the final 5.5 minutes of this game. But I get a feeling now we're going to get a lot of injury time. And that is not what we wanted. Because we need to be out of here as quick as we can at the end of this game. Because we've got an appointment at 7 o'clock. So bloody well get onto it. We've got 6 minutes of normal time. 5.5 minutes now. And a double substitution by Lazio. Anderson's gone off and Levy's gone off. So the goal scorer for Lazio has gone off. And Inter are going to make a double substitution. So Lazio have used 5 substitutions. Inter, I do believe, have made 4 substitutions. Can Inter Milan come from behind? They are behind for the first time in this game. They went 1-0 up with a penalty in the 12th minute, but now they trail by 2-1, and now the Lazio flags are flying. The Lazio fans are enjoying their Saturday evening here in Italy. There will be parties all around Lazio this evening. Get in there. Felipe Anderson in the 81st minute. So all of that took 5 minutes to bloody well sort out. I hope we don't get 5 minutes of injury time. I mean, that was all Inter's fault in the first place. They shouldn't have, you know, they could have got on with the game. They could have got on with the game. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Thank you so much for being here, guys. If you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up. If you want to join in the live chat, hit the subscribe. Wait 1 minute. That's all you've got to do is just wait 1 minute. And then the computer will reset itself and you'll be able to join us in the live chat. We can give you a mega love shout out. I know, Nico. I'll tell you what, and in France, it's even worse. You know, we've seen about 3 riots in France since the season has started. People invading the pitches with flares and all sorts. And Brentford are on the attack inside that penalty area. It's bouncing around. Chelsea struggling to get it away. Chelsea are leading, but it's only that 1 goal in it. And it's another yellow card. Lazio are now 5th. Inter Milan still in 3rd place. But Lazio have climbed from 9th up to 5th. They did start in 6th. They fell down to 9th. And now they are currently sat in 5th position. Inter Milan are undefeated. So far this season, they have not lost a game. Could Lazio inflict the first defeat of the season on the big grass snake? Now the Eagles have come from behind and they've really got their claws in the big grass snake. Excellent. And it's with Inter Milan inside their own half. Play it all the way back to the goalkeeper. 2 minutes to go. 5 yellow cards for Inter Milan in this game. 3 yellow cards for Lazio. That's 3 yellow cards for Lazio and 5 for Inter Milan. Here come Inter Milan on the halfway line. They need a response. They've got 2 minutes left of normal time. The space out on the right hand side. Does he find him? He plays it into the penalty area. I think he was offside. Is he offside? No, the linesman's flag hasn't gone up. And it's going to be a free kick. It's going to be a free kick to Lazio. One of the Lazio, it's the left back for Lazio, goes down. He goes to ground under a challenge. Get up, get up, get up. Stop rolling about. Let's just get on with it. I don't want any injury time. Let's have a look at it. Oh, and the hand comes across. The number 2 for Inter Milan puts his hand across and gets him right in the nose and in the mouth. So it's going to be a free kick to Lazio in line with their own penalty area. I think it's going to be the Lazio goalkeeper that takes it. We are fast approaching the final minute of normal time in this game. The Lazio flags are going. The fans are singing. They're dancing. They're partying. It is all party time in Lazio in Italy this evening. We're into that final minute. What will the 4th official give? We may get a fair bit of bloody injury time now, which I really did not want, but there you go. Here come Lazio on the halfway line. Inside that centre circle, still with Lazio. Guys, if you haven't already, please smash that thumbs up. You won't catch COVID from it, I absolutely promise you. And here come Lazio on the edge of the penalty area. Inside the penalty area, left-footed shot from the left-hand side. And it's along the floor and not enough power in it. Into the final 20 seconds of normal time in this game. Lazio 2, Inter Milan 1. Inter Milan were in front for a large majority of this game, but now we are into the final. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. There's 90 minutes. What is the 4th official going to give? And it's 6 minutes. No way. 6 minutes. That is not what we wanted to see. That means, oh man, we've got an appointment. That's going to take us up to 4 minutes to 7. Bloody great. Stupid bloody Inter Milan players giving it all that after that goal went in. There wouldn't have been any injury time. All that faffing around, pushing and shoving, the stupid prats. They should get on with the game like men. Stop piss-assing about. Right, it's a free kick to Lazio. Out on this near right-hand side, about 30 yards from goal. This is a really good place for Lazio. It's crossed in there, it comes in, and it's in the back of the net. And Lazio now are 3-1 up. It's 3-1 to Lazio. Lazio will inflict the first defeat of the season on Inter Milan. The Eagles are flying high. The Eagles have torn the big snakes apart, and it is 3-1. They were 1-0 down for a large part of this game, and now they lead at home in front of their home fans by 3-1, and this will be the 4th win of the season for the Eagles and the first defeat of the season. He climbed above the defender, great header, bang, top right hand corner into the back of the net. Goalkeeper was left standing, crossed in by the number 10, right footed, 30 yards out, push, bam, 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 back of the net. Thank you, ma'am. Get in there, 3-1. 4 fantastic goals we've had here tonight at the Stadio Olimpico in front of around 30,000 fans. And there we go, the Lazio fans are going nuts. The manager Maurizio punches the air. They've come from behind here at home tonight. And he points at the camera, blows kisses, and the Inter Milan fans and the players are devastated. In this last 25 minutes, they've been bullied off the pitch. They're punch drunk, and we've only got 3.5 minutes to go. And it is all Lazio. 3.5 minutes to go for Lazio. And Inter Milan will lose their first game of the season unless something drastic happens. And it's a free kick to Inter Milan, 40 yards from goal. Inter Milan goes down. Silly challenge by the number 8 there on the Inter player. Okay, we're 40 yards from goal, 38 yards from goal. Centre of the goal. Free kick to Inter Milan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 blue shirts. They take it short out onto left-hand side. Now the cross comes in. It takes a deflection. Bouncing around on the edge of the area. Desperate defending by Lazio. Inter Milan still got the ball in there. It's still bouncing around. They can't get it onto the floor. Head to head to head to head. And now Lazio get it clear up over the halfway line. Lazio have got to push Inter Milan back. 2.5 minutes to go, guys. That is all that's left. Inter Milan will face their first defeat of the season. They've won 5, drawn 2, and it will be a loss of 1. But this will be the 4th. It was a great free kick out on this near right-hand side, 30 yards from goal, and a beautiful header. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Put that in your fish pan and fry it. Have some of that, Inter Milan. I am completely neutral, guys, and don't forget, if you haven't voted, hit the vote, and I think it's going to be a Lazio win, but hit the vote anyway. You know, who were you hoping would win this game? And it's a free kick to Lazio inside their own penalty area, out on the far left-hand side. What a football game this has been this evening, and Italy provide some fantastic football once again with a little bit of controversy chucked in there just for good measure. Chelsea still lead away from home at Brentford by 1-0 this evening. Okay, we've got a minute and a half to go. Inter Milan are going to suffer their first defeat of the season. Anything now, I feel, would just be a consolation goal. Whipped in left-footed onto the back post. Right-footed shot comes in. Great defending from 4 yards out from Lazio. It is all Inter putting the pressure on. A minute and a half to go. Crossed into the penalty area. Once again, it's wave of attack from Inter Milan. And Brentford putting a bit of pressure on Chelsea at the moment. But Chelsea, if it stays like that, will be back on top of the Premiership. And here come Lazio now on this left-hand side. Oh, he's played it behind him, and the chance goes beckoning. Get ready for that final minute, guys. We are now in the final minute of this game. Lazio 3, yes, 3, that's correct. Inter Milan 1. Lazio were 6 at the beginning of the day, and Inter Milan were 3rd. Inter Milan will stay 3rd, but they had the chance to go 2nd in the table. That is not going to happen. We've got 40 seconds left. Get ready to count down with me, guys. Here come Inter Milan inside the penalty area. Goes down under a challenge. No penalty given. And get up, Lazio. A player's gone down for Lazio. Wayne, how you doing, brother? Great to see you. Wayne live in the house. Mega love shout out. Guys, if you love great YouTube channels, get over and check out Wayne live. Oh my goodness, we are just moments away now. We are just moments away, but there's another stop of play in this game. I can't believe that Lazio have come from 1 goal down to lead by 3-1 here tonight at the Stadio Olimpico. And there we go. We've had the 96 minutes. Referee, just blow your whistle. Get it over and done with. Lazio will be inflicting the first defeat of the season on Inter Milan. Get ready for it. And there it is. Lazio were beaten Inter Milan. The underdogs have come from behind at home this evening at the Stadio Olimpico in Italy. They are now 5th in the league. Guys, we've got to shoot. Thank you so much. Don't forget, we'll be back at 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon for West Ham United against Everton. It's going to be a great evening. Enjoy your rest of your Saturday. Have a party. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And there's pushing and shoving. There's a bit of a fight going on the pitch. But never mind. All the players getting involved. Inter Milan, sore losers by the looks of it. They're not happy about it. They're trying to get involved. And all the officials have come onto the pitch. Okay, we're going to say our goodbyes. I want to say a huge thank you to each and every single one of you tonight. This has been Sarah. I've been Glenn. You've been amazing. Good night.